Hey everyone, today we're diving into something super interesting in Italian. It's a detail that looks so small, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. We're talking about one tiny little mark that can change absolutely everything. All right, so check this out. On one side, you've got the letter E, and on the other, E with that little accent mark. I mean, they look almost the same, right? But in Italian, nope, they are completely different words. Different meanings, different sounds, the whole shebang. So you gotta ask, what can one tiny accent really change? Well, as we're about to find out, it changes pretty much everything. The meaning, the grammar, even how you say it. So let's get into it. Okay, first up, let's tackle the simple E, no accent. This one's a basic building block of Italian, and it's probably the one you've seen the most. So what does it do? Simple. E is a conjunction. It works exactly like and in English. That's it. You use it to connect things, like pane e acqua, bread and water. Easy, right? Okay, now let's talk about how you say it, because that's important. For E, you're going for what we call a closed sound. Your mouth stays pretty relaxed, almost like you're holding a little gentle smile. It's not a big open E sound. Come on, let's try it together. Ready? Just say E, E, E. Feel that? Your tongue is kind of high in your mouth. Your lips are just relaxed. That's the sound you're aiming for. Perfect. All right, now for its powerful sibling, E. That little mark on top, that's a grave accent. And believe me, it is a game changer. So here's the big reveal. E is not a connector word at all. It's a verb. It actually comes from the verb essere, which means to be. So E just means is. He is, she is, it is. Like if you say il cielo è blu, the sky is blue. And just like the meaning changes, guess what? The sound changes too. That little accent is your signal to make an open sound. For this one, you actually have to drop your jaw a little bit. Your mouth opens up more than before. All right, practice time again. Let's do it. Say eh, eh, eh. See? Can you feel that difference? Your mouth is definitely more open. It makes a totally different sound. Okay, so we've looked at them one by one, but the best way to really lock this in is to see them side by side. So let's just run through this table here. You've got e, meaning and. It's a conjunction, and it has that closed sound. Then you have e, meaning is. It's a verb, and it has that open sound. Man, when you see it laid out like this, it just clicks, doesn't it? Honestly, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this formula right here. E equals and with a closed sound. E equals is with an open sound. If you can just burn that into your brain, you be golden. All right, let's bring it all together. What's the big takeaway from all this? It really all boils down to appreciating just how powerful that one little accent mark is. I mean, it really is just one small accent. It's the kind of tiny detail that's so easy to just ignore or miss completely. With that one mark, it makes a huge difference. It literally changes the word's entire identity, its meaning, its job in a sentence, and even the sound it makes. We're talking about the difference between just connecting two things and making a statement about what something is. And that just leaves me with one final thought. This little Italian accent is a perfect reminder that sometimes the smallest, tiniest details have the biggest impact of all. It really makes you think, right? What other tiny little marks or sounds in a language hold that much power?